Our changing climate is transforming the global security landscape, and the EU is both leading and shaping the international response. Extreme weather events, desertification, pollution, they're not only destroying lives and livelihoods, but also multiplying threats of conflict, extremism and mass migration. It's 10 years since the European Union published a landmark report placing climate change and security at the heart of the Union's external action. The EU High Representative for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy, Federica Mogherini, has convened a high-level conference in Brussels, bringing together political leaders, experts and civil society to review the decade's work and to intensify the mainstreaming of climate change in foreign and security policy. Some countries face the ultimate security threat from climate change, an end to their very existence.
In Fiji, we feel the effects of global warming in many ways. Villages, we must move out of the way of the rising seas, the loss of ancestral burial grounds, salt water, of course, intruding on our crops, and the constant threat of destruction to homes and infrastructure that could set our development back by decades.
India will become the world's most populous country in this century, a developing state in a fragile region, determined to tackle climate change in a way that enhances national and global security.
India is committed to contributing effectively to the efforts at forging common and united action. We are also conscious of the expectations the world has from India and are striving to accomplish the objectives set out in major global agreements.
Building the EU's security policy around our changing climate is not only about managing problems and mitigating risks. It's about creating opportunities for sustainable development, for building peace, for better sharing our planet's scarce resources, for improving lives and livelihoods, and for moving further towards gender equality.
Women are often disproportionately hit by the adverse effects of climate change. So we must strengthen the role of women in our efforts for peace building, climate action and sustainable development.
For the EU, the Paris Agreement remains the cornerstone of climate policy, and it's the roadmap to multilateral engagement that recognises common threats to our security need shared responses.
You see the main challenges of today. You see climate change, you see poverty, migration, counterterrorism. There's no way national interests can be served without multilateral instruments, because no challenge is national only. So if you want to be effective, you have to have the right tools in place, and that is multilateral tools.